I'm sitting here trying to figure out why I have a headache, and it's because I haven't had caffeine, because I have an addiction, of course. Hello, my love. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, as you can see, we are doing my June reset. Almost wanted to call this my mid-year reset, but technically it's not mid-year because it's the 6th month of the year, so it wouldn't be mid-year until the end of this month. So we're not gonna get ahead of ourselves because we're excited about how time is flowing, okay? It's not going too fast, it's not going too slow. We're accomplishing goals, we are doing great things this year, and I cannot wait to continue to share with you. If you don't know, I did just hit 1K. I do have a 1K giveaway on my video. I will put the thumbnail of the video on the screen here, but it's basically a vlog where I show you what happened the week that I got 1K, how I bought a vlogging camera and all that jazz. But the giveaway is in that video. So if you want to be a part of the giveaway, go ahead and head on over to that video and make sure you come back for my reset, okay? If you see me looking down, I got my computer right here. Of course we do, because we have things to talk about for this month. Like I said before, the month of May was just an amazing month. We are going to start with my reflection because I just felt so good about the month and all the things that happened in it and how things have just transpired and changed, and I grew, and it was just a good month overall. So I'm going to open up my reset within my Notion, and we're gonna go straight to the reflection because, like I said, I just want to reflect on the month with you and just let you know how I did for the month of May. So I should have left it in here, but it was funny when I first opened this reset, I had a rating of 1 star for last year. 1 star I rated my May last year, and so now this year I'm rating it 4 stars. Like, I almost rated it 5 star, but I have a feeling, I have an inkling that this month June is going to be my 5 star, but we'll see. But I had 1 star in here, and so if you can see, my last year, 2023, one word to describe the month: unknown. And it's because I was struggling this month. I did not reflect because I just left it because I just was like, that's the honest truth. Like, I didn't do a reflection for this month last year, and it caused me to have a bad month. And wasn't doing my planning. I wasn't doing the things that was keeping me in line and keeping my brain on track. Like, that is why I had a 1 star month, but it is what it is. This month, much better. Like I said, 4 stars. Starting with 1 word to describe the month, and I couldn't even pick 1 word, okay? 3 words: breakthrough, exciting, creative. Yes, here for it. This month, as I have already said, I hit a 1K on my YouTube channel. Super exciting for me. 1K is a big milestone on your YouTube channel because it's one of the requirements to get monetized. The other requirement is 4,000 watch hours. So either way, I hit 1K. I am more than halfway. Yes, more than halfway to my 4,000 watch hours. So I'm going to be monetized this year. I am even going to put it out there that I'm going to be monetized before fall, before my birthday. My birthday's in the fall, okay? I'm gonna be monetized. Either way, because of hitting 1K was one of the reasons why I had such a good month. I would say that's like the creative part, and then maybe the excitement. The breakthrough would be, I realized some things that I'm gonna talk about in a moment, of like how I could just make my filming work for me and not have it be overwhelming. The next thing are memorable moments for the month. So I have 2 things written down. The first thing is, of course, hitting 1K. I'm so excited about it. And the other thing is, I took a day trip to New York City with my sister, and we walked around, we ate good food, and we ended up going to the Referral. Now, like, my original plan was not to go for the Referral. It was actually to go for another bookstore called the Lit Bar. But literally the week of the trip, the Lit Bar posted on their Instagram that they had to shut down due to an HVAC issue. So we couldn't go there, so I had to make another plan. Good thing I also wanted to go to Brooklyn for some good food, because I was like, well, we'll just go to the Referral, and that's gonna be great. And I loved it. It was beautiful. Don't worry, the pictures, the vlogs, all the things will be coming. If you are interested, if you feel like if you're not sure if it's worth it. I live in Maryland, so to get to New York was a 3-hour bus ride, and it really wasn't bad. Like, it was so worth it for me, especially like the cost of the bus ride versus getting around in New York. It was a vibe. The whole thing was a vibe for me, and I had a great time. So that was my memorable moments for the month. Next, what I learned this month is how to apply my planning to my video filming and editing. So one thing I've been trying to do is just been really strategic about how I create my videos, and I need to be strategic because I don't have a lot of time. I currently have 2 jobs, and one of my jobs I work late into the evening. I work till midnight. So then I have to get up and do it all over again. I have to mom, I have to do laundry, I have to clean, I have to do all those things. So being able to be productive with my time when it also comes to my YouTube channel is important, because I do want to still put out videos and put out content and make content. It's so fun for me. It's just fun. And this month I really like leaned into the fun aspect of it, and it just really did it for me. It really did it for me. I had a great month. I also started to learn how to become a travel agent. So if you don't know, I am starting travel agent training, I guess is the best way to put it, to become a travel agent, to be able to book travel for people, not just my family, but other people. This is going to be like a long-term thing for me, and I'm so excited just to get into it. But so I started to learn about the process and also learn about me learning, because I had to go back to that mindset. I haven't been in school in a very long time, so I had to go back to the mindset of learning and training and how I can put that together and plan my time. Speaking of planning my time, that is what I need to improve on for this next month, to be able to plan my training hours. I need to be training weekly for my travel agency. Not just that, but also I have like another thing that I'm doing with my main job, a class. And so I need to be working on that every week. So it's important for me to improve upon making sure I plan that time. My planning has improved. I think last month, that was one of my things I wanted to improve, was my constant planning, or my consistent planning. And I planned every single week. This month, that means I planned every single day. That means I planned everything that I did. And it felt so good. And now granted, I did not hit every single plan. That's not what I said. I planned everything. So being able to at least have everything on a plan helps me stay structured. It helps me stay focused. It helps me make sure I hit the mark, which in turn makes me feel good. Okay. It just helps me just feel good. So even when I have a day where my room's a mess, I still have laundry to do, I have to cook my kids dinner, I have to get something to eat, I have to go to work. If I have a to-do list and I check 1 or 2 things on that to-do list, I am golden. My mood is immediately improved. And that is just, I have just proven that this month. It just feels so good. It feels so good. So next we're going to talk about my 12-week year and how it's going and how I need to tweak something. So here you have my 12-week goals. So you take, in a 12-week year, you're going to take a 1-year goal and you're going to break it down to 12 weeks. How can I achieve this goal in 12 weeks? How do I need to tweak it, change it, minimize it, maximize it, make it worthy for 12 weeks? And that's what I have here, 3 of those goals. So the first goal is to start the moving process. My second goal is to speak about my day in French. So it basically means start to learn French to get fluent at it. And then my third goal is to create a brand structure. Let me just be honest. Let me just be real honest. These first 2 goals, they gotta go. They may or may not have to go. The moving thing, I need to continue to work towards it. And I've been getting discouraged. The financial piece of it has really been discouraging me, in the sense of like, I just can't make enough money to be able to have my own rent and to live on my own. And that is just, I feel like what it is. I feel like that's something that I cannot change. I cannot improve. I cannot make rent prices go down. I can't make my income go up more than I already have. I've already gotten a second job. I already work the maximum amount of time I can. Now it's just, okay, is this something that is capable for me? So I'm kind of going through that back and forth struggle right now. I still have been planning, doing research, taking notes, compiling everything. But like I said, it's just been super discouraging for me. And I think that's why my 12-week year in that sense is not going well. Also with my French, when I started to go into the travel agency, I was like, I'm not gonna have time to do 1 hour of French every week if I have to do 3 hours of travel agent training every week. Like, I just don't have time for it. So because of that, I have also kind of put that on the back burner, which is just making my 12-week year just not look good. It just doesn't look good. It looks bad. It looks bad. It looks really bad, just saying. But as far as my brand structure, I mean, I feel like that's going great. I feel like I'm making some headway, like really honing in, like making focus on what I want it to be. At least I think I am. Comment below, like if you see it. I feel like you have to be able to, you have to follow me on all the things. So like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Like if you follow me on all three, I feel like you kind of get the vibe of what's going on. But at the same time, like, am I making sense? You know, like feel free to comment. Like I want to know. I want to know what you think. So I think just overall, because of that, my 12-week goals are just not, they're not together. Like the goals that I'm setting for the week don't match my whole 12-week goal. So that means I'm not working towards those things. I'm working towards something completely different. So because of that, I know that this week I need to revamp it. I really need to just focus on getting, and the travel agent thing was, it was on my 12-week year last 12-week year. And I should have kept it. I really should have kept it because I was going into this next step and I neglected that. So I should have kept it. So I think I need to go ahead and just change that, which really just eliminates the French aspect of it. And then as far as moving, I am going to continue to, I'm going to complete my research. I really think it still will help me. It'll still be beneficial for me in the future if I just complete my research, like all of the things that I want to research and get and compile information for. If I just finish that out, it'll still give me the peace of mind of saying, okay, like I still done these things. So even if this month isn't the time I can move, or the next couple months, it can be the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how, where I'm at there. I think I'm gonna do a separate video of me revamping it and fixing it because like I said, it's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be moving, French brand, and now it's going to be travel agent, brand. Travel agency is kind of part of the brand. I'm not learning French and I'm not moving. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a little wonky. So either way, I'm gonna do like a whole video kind of fixing that and explaining to you how I'm gonna fix it. Next, I'm going to share with you my financial milestones. For my money milestones, as you can see, my credit card debt actually went up. This is not good. This is a bad thing, but it's my fault. I don't know what else to say. So we're back on the strict grind. We're back on the do not touch this card at all. And then they had the nerve, the audacity to give me a higher credit limit. Why did they do this? Because they want me to spend more money and not pay it off. That's why. But I digress. We're gonna get it together. Okay, my student loan debt is where it's at because I'm still on my credit card. Paying off debt, so you see this did go up. So I haven't applied this money yet. So this pay off debt money is there that I'm saving actively. And then basically once I get to a certain number, I'm going to go ahead and just apply all of that to my credit card. So once I basically get to the 2,500, that's when I put it on the credit card. So right now I'm not using the card. I'm not using the card, but I am paying the minimum payment every month. And then I'm saving the money for the debt in a separate savings account. So that's $430. And then I wanted to make a point for every single one of these sinking funds. So paying off debt, education, Christmas, taxes, car maintenance, travel, birthdays, moving, every single one needs to increase. It has to increase at least $5. Like I'm not playing. So that is what I did. So pay off debt went from 300 to 430. Education went from 10 to 20. Christmas went from 350 to 425. Taxes went from 25 to 35. The car maintenance actually went down because I did a couple things actually for my car. So I used that money for my car, like car wash, car clean, oil change, tires, all that. Travel did go up. I am about to go on travel again this month in June. Birthdays went up to $5 is my minimum. Okay. I just got to put something in there. And moving went up $100. So that is like the main goal. Like I need to put something in there, and obviously some is more than others, but I have to put something in there. My emergency fund is still at 1,000, and then I am putting money into my 401k and all that, but I'm still trying to learn the whole process and learn like what's in there and what's not in there, like what the money looks like, what the money's doing. I'm trying to learn everything. So because of that, I just haven't like put the numbers in this spreadsheet. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now because it's not an unknown. I don't fully understand, and that's my struggle. So once I get to a point of fully understanding, I will then put it into the spreadsheet. So the last thing I want to do is talk about my favorites for the month. Like I said, I had a great month. This month itself is going to be a favorite of the year because it was a good 4 stars. I hit 1K. I hit a breakthrough with my planning. I'm taking these classes. I'm doing travel agent. Like, such a good month. Such a good month. But anyway, so my favorite... Oh, let me open up my Notion because I wrote this down. Because every time I get to this point in this video, I'm like, what is my favorite? And then how I have to figure it out. But I planned ahead. See, look at my planning is coming through, just coming through. So my book favorite for the month is How I Got Drunk and Yeeted My Love Potion at a Werewolf. Such a crazy title. This book was so fun. It was so fun, and it just opened my eyes to cozy fantasies. And what a cozy fantasy is basically, it's like a rom-com, but a fantasy. So like a romantic comedy fantasy, like that's pretty what it is. But when apparently the term is cozy fantasy or cozy mystery, stuff like that, or cozy romance, like they're supposed to be funny along with being the romance or the fantasy or whatever. So this book by Kimberly Lemming, so good. Gobbled this book up, read it in a day, read the 3rd book. So this book is the 2nd book, read the 3rd book, and then the 1st book I was waiting on. And sneak peek, I actually bought it when I went to New York. Saw it in the bookstore and I could not contain myself because I just loved these other 2 books. And now having the 1st book is like, 1, I get to read it, and then 2, it's a trophy. It's definitely a trophy at this point. Like, I just loved these books. They were so good. Such a good read. And next is my favorite YouTube channel, my favorite YouTuber. So that will be Where's My Library Card. So KK from Where's My Library Card, I think she started on Instagram with a bookstagram, and then she just recently started a YouTube channel. So her YouTube channel, if you love funny, just book content, you're gonna love her channel. And I just love watching and hearing her just craziness. Like she's somebody that I just put on and I just laugh with her and like listen to her talk about books. We don't even read the same book. She loves thrillers and fiction, and I love romance and fantasy. So like not even the same books, but she is just so funny, and just her spirit is amazing. She just recently had a video with Alex, another one of my faves, or Alexandra, another one of my faves, on YouTube and Instagram, or Bookstagram, and their just energy was just so fun. So I loved watching that, watch them go book shopping and all that. But KK has been, like I said, another favorite of me this month. I watched all her videos in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Watched all her videos and I tried to comment. I need to probably go back and make sure I commented. Let her know, hey girl, I'm here for you because you're the vibe. Like, such a great vibe. So watched all that, and it was, yes, like such a good channel and just a fun time. Like, she's just fun. She does like these funny videos on Instagram, like the reels, and like every one just makes you crack up. Like the one that comes to mind is the one where she has a book and she has it under a cup, and she's like, if you find the book under the cup, we'll go buy a book. Like, bro, it's a book under a cup. You're gonna see the book. Like, it's just so ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. Love her vibe and her energy. I would link her down below. That's it. That's all I have for this reset, guys. We're headed into June, and it is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I'm probably not gonna film a lot this month because I have so much to do, but I'm so looking forward to it. And I'm still gonna have content for you, so don't worry. I mean, if you're here because you're new and part of the fam, welcome. Don't you worry. We'll have vlogs, we'll have book shopping, we'll have reading, we'll have planning sessions, all of the things, okay? Just so don't you worry, I will still be sharing. It's just that I have so much to do this month, and I'm so excited to like get to it and get through it. I just want to say thank you again. Thanks for just being here. I love it. Let me know like why you're here, like what you love about me, or not. You can just let me know what you do to prepare yourself for the month. If you do a reset, if you like to do a reflection, I think it's super important. But what do you do that works for you? Okay, because these things that I do them because they work for me and they help me stay focused and align with what I want in my life. So that's why I do them. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.